And welcome to another episode of Gaming Gone Weird, guys. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys ate your breakfast and all that good stuff. But this is episode number 57. And on my right, obviously, it's a beautiful, more greater version than Ghost. We actually have a different co-host today. This is Jerry's. Jerry's, hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
How's your day going?
It's going, actually, you know what? It was stressful. I feel like I was just doing way too many things today.
Too much?
Way too much. I was working from home. I wanted to clean my apartment. I wanted to cook, and I really wanted to get ready for the show. And yeah, I felt like I didn't take a break. So I'm excited I'm excited now because I'm able to just like hang out and talk and have fun.
That's what I love about Wednesdays. Just getting on here. I know I had my water to the side. We're here to talk about everything weird gaming, everything gaming in general, gaming news. So much stuff has just been jam-packed. And this is my day to just go ahead and just let it go. Let it fly. Talk about everything that's been going on. What I've been doing personally gaming. It's like, this is a highlight. This is a highlight of the week. So,
and you do such a good job at it.
She's just making me like, see, I knew someone liked the show. I knew someone liked it. I knew it.
Number one fan.
What have you been playing this week? What have you been playing this week for games?
I've been playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I know it's older, but it was on sale because of the DLC.
Nice.
Which I'm excited to play. And I'm also playing Animal Crossing as well.
Animal Crossing? Dude, I wish I would have because during that COVID 2020 time, it was I wish I would have stuck with it because I would have had a crazy village. It would have been nuts.
Yeah, you definitely would have. I'm kind of sad that you and Morgan got it and it just didn't vibe with you. You're just like, I don't want it.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work. Animal Crossing is just it's a crazy amount of work, and you just got to be really creative. You got to have stuff planned out in your head, and you just got to go ahead and just unleash your mind, and you just got to know okay, I have this vision. This waterfall is going to be here. And I'm such a picky person. When I was sitting here messing with my farm, I was so stuck up on this farm and these fruits, man. I'm like, yo, I need to find someone with peach trees. And I'm like, I got 5 peach trees over here, 5 apples over here, 5 cherries over here. And I was having everything on nice. And then Mo was like, you got to move these. And I'm so attached to this area. And I'm like, nah, you ain't making me move my. And I'm over here, now I got to go here and I got to make some what it's a lot.
The money, but it's also the hard. I think the more challenging part is that it's real time. So it plays the day that you're on, and I mean, you can cheat and skip ahead of time, but they didn't want the creators, I feel like, didn't want you to kind of rush through the game and get burnt out. So that's why they did that. But me, I get bored. I want something challenging, and I felt that was really boring for me. So it was hard for me to get in at first, but it's fun doing it while streaming and stuff.
I get it. But sometimes you need games like that because there's a lot of games we could say, for instance, I would say Madden for me. It was you always had to get on, do challenges, get the newest players. With Animal Crossing, it was go ahead and do what you can during the day. You can only go to so many islands or you can only get so much stuff. And then it's take a break. And sometimes games, they need to be like that because with all the heat that's been coming out and all these live service games, it's always nice to have something like that. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of the Sea of Stars. I'm still playing Lies of P. Sea of Stars is it's getting hot. It looks
beautiful.
It's such a good game. Just the retro aspect of it and the turn-based combat. Everything around the world is just beautiful, and the music and everything makes it so much better. It's getting so hot, and I can't tell Ghost about it because Ghost see this is the thing. I love Ghost, man. Man, but we need to pick it up, Ghost. He got that I don't know if he's taking naps during his games because he's got to catch up. I got to start talking about this Sea of Stars. I'm yo, because I'm sitting here near the end. And I'm not trying to spoil it for him or nothing, but it's getting so good. And then Lies of P, that game's been so fun, but so freaking hard, so hard.
What type of game is that?
Lies of P is basically if you know what Bloodborne is, a Soulsborne game. It's basically the closest thing to Bloodborne that you're gonna get to Bloodborne, but it's more of just hard combat, dodge rolling, and it's very fun, but very, very challenging and very irritating at the same time. And I've had a lot of struggles with that. So that's pretty much game for me. I'm just waiting for Spider-Man, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, and then Mario. I got those pre-ordered because those games are going to be good, and I don't want to play anything before that. So, Jerry, do you want to go ahead and kick the people off with the question of the day?
Yes, I don't know how you phrased it, but so what was the best thing you've done for this month, for the spooky month?
The spooky month?
Yeah, for October.
That's a great question. So I don't know if I want to label it more towards like gaming or more of just like my life, but just like I'm just excited for the weather. I'm starting to like love this hoodie, sweatpants type weather.
Yes, yes.
And I know I know it's kind of like a little sentimental, but like Will had a Halloween party that we went to that I had a really good fun time with, you know, just chatting around with the parents and watching him like paint some pumpkins, and I'm like, this is the holiday. This is the month I've been waiting for.
Yeah. I feel like it just kicks off all the really fun family and friend festivities. I don't know. I like the fall. I feel like it's kind of cliche, but it just feels like it's more what I vibe with.
Just like I like the weather. I like the things that go on. We're talking football. We're talking good foods. We're talking about relaxing and staying in the house, cozying up.
Yep.
Cozying up.
Yep.
So you have a answer?
For me, I try to do something that's around the area. Ghost and I actually spontaneously went to this Chalktoberfest. And what it is that we have this like small area where everyone kind of meets up, and local businesses, some schools did some really cool chalk artwork on the floor, and they sold like beer, and it just, I don't know, just like kicked off the holiday season, and it was really nice. Awesome. It was cool. Everyone was in their flannels. Candy was out. It just was really, oh yeah, obviously like the beers, and it was just like, it was really fun. I really liked it.
Flannels and beers, man. Hey, when it comes to this time, Thanksgiving, that's the first thing I fit. I'm like, what's gonna be the fit? Oh, you know, it's the red and black flannel, the black jeans. It's always a flannel with the fit around these times, man. It really is.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, we're excited, man. This is going to be a great month for holidays, for gaming, all that good stuff. But before we kick off with the games that are coming out this week, man, if you guys want to help support the channel even more than just, you know, doing the obvious, like subscribing, because subscribing is free to do, liking and comment, make sure you guys do that right now. I'll give you guys 3 seconds.
Do it.
Boom. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys want to send a KYN chat, I can go ahead and read your guys' questions on the air. Me and Jerry's would love to read it for you and just talk about more gaming stuff. And it will give you an opportunity to keep the lights on, keep me and Jerry's and Ghost all happy. And you guys love it when we're happy. But other than that, you ready to kick off what games are coming out this week?
Let's do it.
There's a lot of them, so I'm going to highlight a few of them, just the ones that I'm really keeping my eye on. So if you guys really like SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake, that's going to be coming out to consoles for the PS5 and Xbox. A game that I really enjoyed when I played the demo for, it's called Wizard with a Gun. That is by the people that I love, Digital Devolver. It's more of a sandbox type game, but you guys should definitely check this game out. It came out a day early due to the fact that they were trying to avoid the launch with Diablo, so keep that on your radar. Sonic Superstars, you guys know I'm a big Sonic fan around here. It's not like, you know, a secret or anything. That came out the 17th, and then the 2 other games I already talked about were Spider-Man 2. That game it's going to be coming out Friday. The reviews are already coming out, looking very positive, and one that's even looking better is the Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I love Mario as an elephant, which is
oh my god, so cute.
Dude, I heard a lot of good stuff about the Mario game. They just said like every 3 minutes there's just something spectacular going on, and just like the environment around it. It kind of brings back that old Mario 2D side-scrolling feel with adding like new elements to it. Is there any of those games that you're really excited about?
I would be interested to check out the Mario game. So for the Nintendo 64, that Mario, it kind of ruined me. I don't know if you guys remember the part
Mario
where
64?
yes, when you had to take the baby penguin, I talk about this all the time. When you take the baby penguin to its mommy and you had to do these like you had to slide down and just like not fall off this ice, like slide. Pain. I swear it ruined me forever and I just never finished the game because of that. And I always wanted to try a Mario game. So maybe that would be something I'd be interested in.
I'm super excited because I haven't played a Mario 2D like side-scrolling game in forever. I played Mario 64 because I bought that trilogy game, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is with me, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to beat that level. I was just like, bad gamer. I know chat's gonna get brought up about that. Like, oh, I'm a bad gamer. Yeah. I am. All right. Like, I didn't know how to. If somebody wants to live me the video about how to get the penguin to his mother, that'd be great. Because there's bigger issues
Trauma.
than me just being a bad gamer. We gotta reunite families here. And obviously for me, it's gonna be the Spider-Man 2. Everything Insomniac puts out is like a gem to me. I played the first Spider-Man. I played Miles Morales, and both were very beautiful games. This one adds another piece to that story, improving on what they couldn't improve from the last two games, and just seeing all the reviews about it and everybody talk about it just gets me even more excited for it as well. So I'm ready to just get my spider suit on and just go flying across New York.
Are you gonna cosplay?
No.
You
I'm not built for that spotlight. Listen.
Haven't you seen the universe, the Spider-Verse? There's a bunch of different types of Spider-Man.
I'm no Peter Parker, man. The only Pete that needs to be cosplaying Pete is Pete. Pete. That needs to be the attention towards, man. But
the first game that you showed, it kind of reminds me of Gunfire Reborn. I think that's the name of the game.
Okay.
But yeah, it kind of reminds me of it. It's very cute too. Like kind of like that, with very colorful. But
Digital Devolver always has like more of a cartoony, like the it's something about the art style that really looks very well. But like with this game, the demo, the best that I can explain it is you're a wizard. You get to kind of customize your outfit, but you get sent into a world and it's kind of randomly generated, and you have to do little missions within the world, like retrieve certain things, or I can't remember exactly what they were called.
Okay.
But doing so, you got to like craft certain weapons, get certain items. There's like random enemies that are throughout the area that are going to try and kill you. And if you don't get these items back in a certain amount of time, then a bunch of enemies just swarm in, and it's just like, you got to get out of that before they get you. And it's tough. It's like,
okay. So it's like a timing thing in a way.
Yep. Best bet is get out of there before the enemies get there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So yeah, man, that's the games that are gonna be coming out this week. A lot of good ones. Kicking it off for our first topic of today. Jerry's, have you ever played Guitar Hero before?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite Guitar Hero? I like asking people this.
I don't remember.
It shows their true colors. Like I need y'all to comment down below. What was your guys' favorite Guitar Hero?
I think it was probably Guitar Hero 2. I think it was because it had more songs.
Solid. That's a solid. I'm not mad at that answer because that's where I started with.
Yeah,
Guitar Hero
that's
2.
yeah, exactly.
So, Phil Spencer, or not Phil Spencer. Yeah, it was Phil, one of them. He basically hinted that Activision and Blizzard were thinking about possibly bringing back the Guitar Hero series. And this kind of sparked up a big conversation because I think they should do it, but I'm very curious about how they're going to do it with like the licensing with the music or like bringing back the controllers and stuff like this. But oh my God, if they could pull off something like this, it would be magical. It would be something that I would definitely just throw my wallet towards because I've been a big Guitar Hero fan for the longest of time. I played Guitar Hero 3. That was my first one I owned, but I started with Guitar Hero 2. My aunt actually had it at her house. Me and my brother would play, and we were kind of mid. But now I can play an expert. I know, hold the applause. I can play an expert now, but it was just like that was the game that I really loved to play, and a lot of the songs on there were heat. And I listening to them now and just having that nostalgic version of that in my head. But like, would you think that bringing Guitar Hero back would kind of like spark like an interest? Do you think there's an audience for that?
I mean, like you said, it's nostalgic. I feel like no matter what, people will try something that was popular or nostalgic to them back then. I mean, I would. I know you said that you would. I think it'd be really fun. I love the music aspect.
Right.
And I don't know, it's something different. I don't know how it would be like if you were to stream it or anything. But I have seen like people do the music with the lights or whatever.
Beat Saber.
Yeah. And those get pretty popular. So
oh yeah, I think like it just it stinks. Like not stink, I get it, bro, because like copyright is a thing, and like they definitely have every right to kind of throw that out if you do play their song. You don't want people to, or like whatever. I don't know the whole like reasoning behind it. That's a different discussion that's way above my pay grade. But the point of the matter is like if they could pull this off, I have a lot of questions for the fact that like could this possibly be on Game Pass? If that's the deal, because Xbox or Microsoft, they bought Activision and Blizzard. Activision makes the Guitar Hero stuff. So if they did that and all those Guitar Heroes came back, that would be huge. That's asking a lot, but that would be huge. My second question is obviously the new songs, but like more of the fact, like, are you going to make people buy more like the equipment again, the guitars, the drums? Because they tried doing the Guitar Hero Live. I don't know if you remember that. The Guitar Hero Live was more of the fact that they had wrong thing.
That was scary.
The Guitar Hero Live was more of just like they wanted you to actually learn how to play a guitar, so it was a lot different. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Because I remember the Guitar Hero Live, it was a lot more expensive, but they turned to the fact that they were like, we're going to use this to teach you how to actually play the guitar. It was more realistic. I think there was only like 3 notes, and it played a lot different, and that one didn't really do well. And there's also the fact that it's like, if you bring that back, does that mean Rock Band comes back? Does that mean a lot more competitive? Because I don't know if you played Rock Band, but I played like Rock Band 2.
Yes.
Very solid. I love that. I think it'd be a good like family time. Because I don't know, like my wife, she always tells this story about how her family, they used to set up Rock Band in the basement, and they would all play an instrument. Her dad would be the bass, one of them would be the guitar, one of them would sing. And I'm like, that's just family time. That's a beautiful thing. But then you get mad at the other person, like, hey man, you failed that song. All right, you gotta get on like.
We couldn't hit S because of you.
This is the 3rd time we played "Living on a Prayer." All right, can you just fix it? Get it together.
Oh no, I think that'd be really fun. I feel like if they do have the equipment, it would be realistic if they did maybe price it at a controller. But yeah, that is. I am curious to see how that would work for sure.
They definitely need to bring back the drums. Drums would be absolutely
so
huge.
fun.
I never played the drums. Drums was not my. That was not
my
cup
of tea.
It was
so fun. It was
not
so
my cup
fun.
of tea. I stick to the guitar. That's what I was good with. But there was. I've had people come over to my house because we do have the 360 hooked up back there, and we do have a few Rock Band games. And Morgan ordered a set for the drums, and we had someone come over and kill it on the drums. They were playing on like Expert. I was like, oh my god. I was like, hey man. I was like, you got it. You got it going on. I was like, I felt cool with my guitar, but I was like, him playing the drums. I'm like, all right. Quit showing off, buddy, pal. Nah, but definitely, I would love to see Guitar Hero back, and they can't just sit there and like tease that at us and keep on bringing up like we'd like to bring back Guitar Hero, and it's like, hey, you're not gonna just say that and just not do it.
Are they known for doing something like that when they do announce things?
No, I just don't. I wouldn't say that. I just don't like if they say the word Guitar Hero and they're interested in bringing it back. Like, don't tease us, bro. Like, it's either like you better like. You don't just say that and just not have a plan in the works. That's why I'm like I'm
interested.
Very, very, very. Let me know in the comments down below what your guys' favorite Guitar Hero is, because I don't know. I know there's Rock Band people, but I'm a Guitar Hero guy. I stay loyal to the brand.
I got into a lot of like hardcore metal and like rock music because of Guitar Hero. It like I remember playing it and I was so into it that I like dressed up as a rocker. I remember having a backpack and it was like the Guitar Hero,
That's
like
sick.
guitar. Yeah.
That's sick.
So I would love to try and play that. That'd be so fun.
I love that. And like I wish like see like I wish they would find a way to like where it's hard for me to say. Like I would love, because I know Just Dance, I don't know if they have a subscription base, but I know they have DLC and stuff like that. So like if Guitar Hero were to do this, I would love to see something like if you paid a subscription with Guitar Hero and then like you could get like the biggest library. Like let's say we're talking
That'd
like a
be cool.
Spotify library of music. Like that would be like next level stuff. Or like you pay this subscription and then like every week like a new album comes out. Or like let's say Metallica, or like Metallica might be rough, I don't know if they're still releasing music, or like anybody, just say like your favorite band or something releases a new album and it's like, okay, we got
Paramore.
it for you. Paramore, like let's say Paramore does something and it's like, okay, got a new thing, or it's like we're releasing new, like they could do so much with it. And I just make it work. I'm done talking about it. You gotta make it work.
Support.
We're here. Gaming Gone Weird supports it. Something we definitely do. Getting into the second topic, good old Phil Spencer was on the Xbox podcast, which I was very shocked to know that Xbox has their own podcast, like at their own studio and everything. So they thought it'd be cute, like, okay, Phil, come on to be our guest, like, okay, yeah, cool, right? That's that makes sense. But they were kind of talking about a lot of things. They brought up a lot of the fact they were talking about Minecraft Live coming. They were talking about the acquisition of Activision and Blizzard. But one of the topics came up, and it was more about the Activision Blizzard, or more just anything, is Phil Spencer said he was all in on studios revisiting older IPs. And that just kind of goes for everything. That could go for like their studios now, or Activision and Blizzard like bringing back Spyro or Crash, or I thought about Rare with Banjo-Kazooie. Is there any games that these studios have that you would want to like see an older game be made? Like Banjo-Kazooie, I feel like people love that game and they've been wanting to see the series be revived. I've also thought about Spyro. Spyro would be very cool. And then I obviously said the ones with Crash and what else did I say? It was Crash and maybe it was Crash and Spyro. But any of these games really interest you? Like I think they could do so much now that this whole acquisition just got finalized. Like they could do a lot with these studios.
I've actually haven't played any of those games except for Crash.
Hey, that's fine though. That's fine because they still make Crash games. But the thing is now is like we haven't had like Crash used to be with the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I remember a lot of those games when it came to Crash, like the Crash Racing, or I think it was called Crash Bash, which was more of like a party team style game, which they did release a new style version of that recently, but it didn't do as good as the older stuff. But I really just hope they could go back and really make some of that stuff. But he also did say that like the fact that if they do want to go back and revisit these old IPs, they obviously want them to know if they're interested in it. So if you're not really interested in doing the older stuff, or you have a different vision, that he's going to let them do that. And like I kind of brought this up because this really excites me, and like I really appreciate someone like Phil for just coming out and saying this, because he's not worried, or I don't know if he is or not, but he's not really stating it. He's more of the fact that just like we have a great set of teams here. And instead of like, we know how talented they are. We have the equipment, we have the technology, we have the money for all of them. If they don't want to do what they're known for, or if they have a certain vision, they can switch it up or change it up. Or if they really feel like, okay, Banjo-Kazooie is something we want to go back and do, but we want to do it right. Okay, well, we got the money for it. We're all in for you to just kind of make that change. You played Redfall, I'm guessing? No? Yes? The greatest game of 2023? Oh my God! Oh, right. Anyway, anyway, Arcane, that was like the first like wave of like Phil saying, we're going to give you a shot with this. This isn't a game that's in your wheelhouse. You've never done like this type of style game. but you guys had a vision. Go ahead and like make what you can with it. And I think it's kind of cool that he's doing something like that. Do you think this is the right way? The right way of just saying like try something new, or do you think this is kind of like do you think they should just stick with the like what's doing well, or should he like let teams kind of like stray away if it's not going to do well? Because we've seen Redfall, okay, we're going to try this out, but it doesn't do the numbers it expects. I think there's only like 5 players playing, and I'm one of them. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So I feel that if they do revisit the IPs, I don't think they should go all in all 3. I feel like they should kind of weigh in and see what would do best.
Right.
Say if people are playing some now, like Crash. I feel like Crash is still people are still playing Crash. And I don't know. It would be fun to do like something like an anniversary. So it kind of gets people to, I know, be more excited about it than just like randomly talking about it and putting something out. I feel like with them, it has to be about timing if they're going to be doing this, because I don't know. I just feel like it's a hit or miss when people kind of revisit, older IPs. So, I mean, it'd be exciting because it's, of course, nostalgic for some people, but I feel like it has to be kind of different, at least.
We kind of talked about Animal Crossing, and like one thing we kind of did mention or said a little bit is Animal Crossing came out at a very good time. So I feel like I understand what you mean with that timing aspect.
Yes.
If Animal Crossing would have came out now, like no offense to the game, I feel like it wouldn't have done as good. When everybody was kind of in their house and they were kind of just sitting back and they had nowhere to go.
Absolutely.
Animal Crossing kind of brought that vision, like very good. Like that, there was nothing really coming out at that time either. So everybody was playing Animal Crossing.
They like jump started the cozy community.
Right.
Like, period. And I just feel like, it had to be with the timing.
Because a lot of people, like, that was my first Animal Crossing game. I know that was a lot of people's first Animal Crossing game.
No, it was mine too. It was mine too.
They came out with 2 beforehand. I know they came out with 1 with the GameCube, but I think it was just kind of crazy because people were, like, risking going out in Has suits for this Animal Crossing Switch. And I was like, if you got a game, like, people are that hyped about, you got everybody playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I feel like they have a hardcore fan base. There's also a mobile version too that was really fun that people played
during something.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it's cute, and I feel like a lot of, at least in the cozy community, a lot of people like to build. So I think it was perfect timing for them.
A bandicoot is a real animal. It looks like a mouse. Fun fact of the day. I did not know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
And also a little quick tidbit for anybody who really who cares. Phil also kind of specified on the podcast that with the Activision Blizzard buyout, a lot of those games will not be coming to Game Pass until about 2024. So you guys are gonna have to wait on that, but can't do anything about that. I think people have like too high expectations about this stuff. Like literally they just got announced that it got bought like last week. So it will come with next year. So just wait on that. And 2024 can honestly mean like January or February.
Like
so
early 2024.
Just keep your expectations low. But Call of Duty will be it'll be coming. It'll be coming. Getting into our next topic, I want to ask Jerry's because Jerry, she doesn't really talk about it, but she plays a lot of her horror games. I know she said she played Resident Evil 4 remake, but I think she has a lot of other scary games that she plays.
I do. I like horror games. I think they're really fun.
So there's a game and it's called Don't Scream. It's a new horror game, and the whole aspect of it was made by 2 people, and the whole aspect of the game is if you talk or you scream in your mic, the game restarts. So I don't know the aspect of like, do you have to hurry up and beat the game? Do you have to? But the whole point of the game is just like you scream or any noises come out of that mic, it's restarting. And this game looks very real. This game is a lot more scarier than what I'm showing you. I'm showing you the bare minimum because honestly I think the trailer was about 2 minutes long. If you guys want to go ahead and research that for yourself, but this game, Don't Scream, ooh, it's giving me the chills just looking at it. Like, what is up with with these like plants and like this video. I don't know what it is. As a
It's giving like that witch movie. I can't think of it right now. What? No.
No, it's giving me like the Paranormal Activities is what it's giving me.
Yes.
Anything. I remember watching The Exorcism or The Exorcist. It was like one of the newer versions of The Exorcist, and it's something about somebody holding a camera and documenting or like that real scary stuff. Like Paranormal Activities is the same way. Dude's just recording all the time, and he's just like, "Oh, this is a normal life," and the cameraman's right. Ooh, that stuff gives me the chills. This game looks so real and like just everything crazy. Like I saw this and I was like, "What is this? What engine is this?" It's an Unreal Engine 5. And I was just in shock of just like the way everything looked. That looks like something's actually being recorded.
I would for sure lose at this game because I love my horror games, but I definitely scream.
Oh, I'm trying to act all tough right now, but I'd definitely be I'd be screaming too. Yeah, there ain't no.
So there was actually a game, God, maybe like also around COVID that came out, and it was called In Silence. And it's very similar to this game. It doesn't look like documentary style, kind of realistic, but if you make a noise, the creature will kill you. But what you really do is you turn into a mouse. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. And it's really fun, but you can still help like your teammates by telling where the creature is, but you can't do anything. Like you have failed the mission.
I love this idea for a game though. Even though that is super scary and super horrifying, I do love the idea where it's like you gotta toughen up. And if you get caught lacking or you say like even a and it restarts, because I know I was watching the trailer. I'm telling y'all, bro, like don't look it up. I'm just, like you can look it up, but like I got scared looking at the trailer. Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
Be luring you guys in. Y'all could watch it after the show. You know what? No. You guys gotta wait after the show. But I literally pulled it up, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna grab some clips real quick, and it's
yeah, that shit looks scary.
Look at the date. It's being played on October 31st,
I hate the POV.
1993.
The POV freaks me out.
So I was also very curious about this too, because it has in the bottom left, it's counting down. So I wonder if you only have to stay alive for that long, because I had a lot of questions about this. I don't have all the answers for this game. I just saw that it was being talked about a lot. I think this would be a dope game to play. Don't scream. Obviously, just don't scream either, because you'll get caught.
I'll try it out. I'd try it out.
You try it out. If you try it out, I'll play it. But I'm gonna be spooked out of my mind.
I think we should make Ghost play it.
Ghost play it? I don't know, man. I don't want him to pee himself.
He's a big baby, so I think it'd just be really funny.
I've never seen him. You know what? Now that you're talking, I ain't never seen Pete play a scary game.
He played Outlast and he shat his pants.
Yeah, it sounds like something Pete would do. Y'all heard it here, man. The other half, he
was very scared.
Pooped himself. He ain't even here to protect himself. Yeah, we know who's not playing Don't Scream.
No.
We know it.
Definitely not. And not paying for it either.
Let me know what you guys think about Don't Scream. Chat saying they're scared. I think y'all got to toughen up. We got to all toughen up. We could do it. We can do it. I want to know who's going to be the first person to beat it. If you're the first person to beat it, tag me on Twitter at YouLoveNickTanner or tag Jerry's.
That would be fun.
Check us out. If you guys show me that you beat it, I'll play it. Nah, that's not really fair. I'll play it regardless. If you guys show me you beat it and let me know, let me see all the footage so I know.
It would just be fun. It'd be fun to talk about it.
It would be fun. It would be. Getting into a more happier, but I wouldn't say happier, but more of a not so scary topic, but it is scary for Pokemon collectors, is the Pokemon and Van Gogh had a collaboration, and it's an museum in Amsterdam. I think it was like their 30th anniversary. So if you go to this museum, they have Pokemon themed cards and Pokemon merch that you could go ahead and pick up at the museum.
Oh my god, how cute.
Very, very beautiful set. I think everything looks nice. They even have a promo card that they give out. But what do you think would be the biggest problem of doing something like this, in your opinion?
Maybe not enough people are interested in like
Oof.
art. That would be like my thing.
So it's not that I feel like, yes, the art has something to do with it, but it's more the fact that like people are very big Pokemon collectors, and it could be for the very wrong reason. A lot of times these scalpers will go to these museums, pick up these promo cards, and flip them for a lot more money,
Yeah.
and then it gets into a
That's
money
so
type of
lame.
thing. And it's like it's not the purpose of it. They do it because they want to be able to celebrate something special, giving people a lot of these cards, and for the fact that like people at scalpers are going ahead and ruining that is kind of a bad thing. I'm gonna go ahead and read this tweet that Pokemon actually tweeted out. It says, "We apologize to all the fans eagerly awaiting our Pokemon Center Van Gogh Museum release today. Due to overwhelming demand, all of our products from this collection have sold out. We understand this is disappointing to many people who are looking to our official email and social media guidance on how would to purchase. We are actively working on ways to provide more Pikachu with gray felt hat promo cards to fans shopping at Pokemon Center in the future. Details will be released at a later date." So the speculation here is that people are just like scalpers and they're just buying everything up to kind of just flip on eBay or just to hold on for that fact. I mean, how does this make you feel, out of curiosity? Like,
that's so sad.
It is sad.
And disappointing.
So it's not like, so not even from a fact, this card won't be like, okay, you'll never play this in like a Pokemon deck. So it's not really worth for the competitive thing. It's just more of just like, it's a very cool card.
It's
and
cute.
The art's very nice, and it's for a special thing. And this is something that you keep in your binder and that you show to your kids or something along that lines. And just for the fact knowing that it's getting used in the wrong way is just tough. It's have you ever bought any Pokemon cards out of curiosity?
I used to collect. I used to collect. I have the like. I had a Pikachu binder, and yeah, every time my mom used to travel a lot, and every time she went to go travel for work, she would bring my sister and I Pokemon cards. And I mean, obviously, if you guys watch the show, you know who Ono Coco or Coco. He's a huge Pokemon person, and I keep telling him, I'm like, I need to find those cards because I've had those cards since I was 12. So I feel like they'd be in pretty good value.
Right. I get you on that. Like,
but yeah, I used to collect them.
I love just playing the game, but I think the cards, like, they just look so nice, and the art is something very special, and they look very cool, and it's something that, like, yeah, I love doing it for the competitive side, but I just like looking at the way the cards looked, and they showed like different how different artists are, and maybe like some of your favorite Pokemon had a cool looking card. There was a card or a Pokemon called Cincino or Chinchino. I say Chinchino, might be wrong, but it's like more of a mouse Pokemon. It has like the long hair, but it looks really cool. But I was really into that Pokemon for the longest, so I would just collect, like, every time someone had a Chinchino, I was like, I gotta have that. And I would always just have like a big old stack of Chinchinos. But like, that's the stuff that I love. But like, back when, again, I'll say it, when the big, like, the COVID thing, it was more the fact that like scalpers were, this is when scalpers were going up, because this is when people were going out and they were only able to sell so many like so many amounts of cards, because people would literally just run to Target and just buy the biggest amount of like cards they could see, and then nobody could get them. Like, this is more aimed, I wouldn't say it's more aimed towards kids, but like, I mean, if you're just buying a bunch of cards for your own what's the word? What's the word, man? Your own ideas, then it's just, it defeats the whole purpose. I was kind of looking at this Pokemon, it was called PokemonGoHub.net, and they posted an article about it, and they said, one of the paragraph said, the aim of this collab was to celebrate the 170th anniversary of Vincent van Gogh's birth and the 50th anniversary of the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. The Pokemon Company International and the Van Gogh Museum have collaborated to reimagine the artist's paintings. There is some amazing art inspired by iconic Van Gogh paintings, including Sunflora in the Sunflower, and Pikachu inspired by, in quotes, self-portrait with a gray felt hat.
So
the
cute.
Pokemon Center and the museum promised a highly collectible promo card of Pikachu that wasn't available for sale, along with a variety of merch from t-shirts, tote bags, and a plushie. But the fact of that is it just kind of got out of hand because of the fact that this was only supposed to be given away if you complete a quiz and you got enough answers right on the quiz after going around the museum, which I thought also a very good idea. But it also came to the fact that and the knowledge that people were getting these cards in a large abundance of amounts and then going ahead and flipping them on eBay. So
That's so lame.
It's whack. It's
yeah,
whack.
it should have been limited, honestly.
I kind of want to look up how much it is actually going for on eBay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It has to be up right now.
That's so sad. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like that happens a lot with very popular brands. And I just feel like I wish people would just figure it out by now. Like,
it's going for $100
for a card that you could have got for free by doing something fun. Like, that's so whack.
$100, $100.
That's so lame. But also, I'm excited because I'm just getting into.
Oh, you're collecting those now?
I'm just excited. I'm stoked. I'm waiting to unbox this. Like, so excited. I haven't collected things in a while, but I think it's just the fun part about collecting. It's like, yeah, you're able to look back at it and show and like kind of pass it on to like other generations or whatnot. But I don't know. I think that's kind of lame. That sucks for the people who genuinely thought that that'd be a fun experience and like they can't experience that anymore.
Imagine just going there and you're like, oh, I'm going there to actually like, like it might be you're doing it for the fun of it. Like you maybe just wanted one. You're like, I just want this one for myself or maybe like my kid. And it's like, man, those scalpers, they're grimy. They get to it. And then they're going ahead. They're trying to make a quick $100 because if they got multiple ones of them, they're just going to keep on putting them up and put them up. But
absolutely.
In regards to to think of something positive, I think the collaboration is very cool. Pokemon's not very scared to do collaboration with a lot of stuff. I know they have the, I think it's Santa Cruz. I might be wrong. I might be pronouncing that wrong. They did a skateboard collab with those.
It's Santa Cruz.
Yeah, so they did a skateboard collab with them, and they do collabs like all the time, and they always do very well. So, bummer.
That is a huge bummer.
Let me know what you guys think, man. How do we feel about gray felt hat Pikachu?
Self-portrait.
I like how his ears just poke out.
Me too.
I like this. I love everything about it, man. I just love like the way the card looks. Like it's like a different art style. Like it looks like a drawing.
Yeah.
Whoops. Getting into our next topic, going into topic number 5. I bet you guys didn't know that Post Malone is going to be in an Apex Legends event.
I love Post Malone.
I like Post Malone too. I didn't know that he had a Canes. Did you know that he has a Canes in Texas? It's like a Dallas Cowboys.
I think I do
Canes.
That. Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so random. It's like the Post Malone Dallas Cowboys Canes. And I saw that and I was like, wow. But apparently he's coming to Apex. What's this doing for you? You getting on Apex because of it?
Me? No, I don't even play Apex. Sorry.
Have you ever played a game of Apex?
Yeah, I did. Because Ghost was really into it. And I was like, maybe I'll try it. And I absolutely hated it. I don't really like first-person shooter games. I did really love Call of Duty Black Ops. That's my favorite of all time. And that's pretty much it.
I wonder what they're gonna do with it because the way they teased it, I don't know if how he's gonna be in the game. If it's just gonna be more of just like, maybe it's like an in-game concert. Like, what if they go that like Fortnite route and it's him?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Has anyone else been part of Apex before?
I think this is the first one.
That's kind of cool.
So it also reminded me, bringing up Fortnite. Me and Mo, we played Fortnite a lot. And one of the concerts that they did was the Marshmallow concert. And we remember going to the Marshmallow concert. We made such a big deal out of it. We're like, we got to go at 2. We're like, cancel all plans. We're like going to the Marshmallow event. We were like bummed.
Marshmallow's cool.
We were bummed. They're like, it's happening Sunday too. And we're like, we wasted all that time getting ready for Saturday. We didn't know it was going to happen Sunday. We went back to it, but no, I like seeing that type of stuff because like maybe you'll get to see some music and it'll be like a nice little cool feature for people that just randomly play the game. all the
Now,
time.
now that I see that little poster that you posted of him on the floor, he's kind of laid down like he got hurt. So I'm wondering
He's knocked.
if it's not going to be a concert. I'm like, I just feel like he's probably one of the players, but I don't know. That's just my opinion.
That's actually very good insight, but I just don't know what exactly it's gonna be. Like, I just don't understand like how they would throw him in, maybe like an NPC or some sort of.
That'd be cool, I guess. Maybe.
I mean, do you wanna kill Post Malone?
No. But like, why would it make the game any different if he was just an NPC? So I feel like it has to be something great enough for them to showcase this, because if it's just going to be an NPC, it would be really boring. Like, it would just be like not worth it, not worth the hype.
So in the video, he's asking if someone could revive him.
So maybe he's going to be a skin, maybe? I don't know. That would be, I don't know. I just like,
I've been researching all day and I've been looking at it like now, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not saying anything. It's just the Post Malone event.
I guess we'll all be surprised.
Yeah, I guess we'll be what's your favorite Post Malone song?
I don't have a favorite. I just like his voice. It's just different.
I just like that he sings. I
Yeah.
guess that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
He does have really good voice. Really good.
Yeah,
voice.
I agree.
I want you to go ahead and kick off topic number 7 for us.
Topic number 7, the one that I chose.
Mhm.
So I guess it's going to be another collaboration, but it's going to be an Animal Crossing and Lego collaboration. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm not a huge Animal Crossing fan. I feel like most people are, but
Mhm.
I think this is really fun that Lego's doing an Animal Crossing collaboration. They are coming out with 5 sets, and it's coming out March 1st of next year. And they're doing Isabel's house, Julian, who I didn't even know who Julian was, but Julian's birthday party house.
Who is Julian?
Julian's
Which
a
one of
unicorn.
these is-
Julian's a unicorn.
Okay, Julian. I never know.
I've
Julian.
never. I'm just like, who? It
You
has
just
to be
can't
like
be-
a hardcore fan to like know who Julian is. I might get hate for not knowing it, but there's bunnies, outdoor activities, captain's island boat tour, which is the one I'm probably gonna get.
Mhm.
And then Nook Crannies and Rosie's house.
Dude, I need a Nook's Cranny. Ooh, Nook's Cranny was tough. When it was ran by the little what were those? His nephews?
Yeah, they're
yes.
so cute.
Yes, I love Nook's Cranny. That's my stuff right there. Nook's Cranny was dope. I think you should get them all. I think Legos always does really good collabs though. Like, I just wish I was really into Legos. Like, I try to be into Legos and I try to build a lot of them, but like for how much they cost too is ridiculous.
My gosh, it's ridiculous. But these are actually fairly priced well. They're priced at like, I think every set is about $15, no more than $16 from what I saw. So I feel like they did that to sell a whole bunch.
Right.
So
because I do like when they do this, because I'll go towards the Harry Potter route when it comes to Legos, because that's the one I'm more familiar with. I bought a Hedwig, or I think it's Hedwig.
Yeah, the owl.
Why am I so unconfident with my answers? It's Hedwig, bro. Yes, I know who Hedwig is, man. Yeah, so I bought him, but they also have a bunch of different sets. Like, they have like a really big, like the whole Hogwarts school. And I like that they have different like price ranges for like the hardcore collector that's like, okay, I want to build the whole Hogwarts school. Or you might just have someone that's like, hey, I'm cool with just building like the little Slytherin room, or just like the little like Slytherin shield, or Hedwig, or stuff like that. So like I would love to see, I would honestly, I just kind of said like, oh, I think it's kind of expensive, whatever, for like some Legos, but I would love for them to do like a really big Animal Crossing, like, I don't even know what they could do. Like, maybe they should have it to where like, and maybe that's why they're doing a bunch of like smaller ones. Like, what if they did like, okay, you buy all these and then they all form into like one big Animal Crossing
like
thing.
island. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
I've never really was into Legos. I think the only thing that I always wanted like my whole life was probably the Lego Millennium Falcon, just because
Holy
yeah, it's lit. Like anything I would say like that has to deal with like Star Wars. I think like the Mandalorian helmet was really sick too. But yeah, I feel like they did the pricing and the amount of the 5 sets so that either one, if it does sell out, you can still get other ones, or they just are really hoping that it just blows up and people just buy it. So I don't
Well,
know.
I'm
I
a,
mean, I would still get one just because I like Captain. Captain's one of my favorites.
see, yeah, you highlighted it for me, man. Like I do love Captains. I do love Captains too. Captains and Nooks. But this is the thing. This is where my weird thinking, man. It's like now I bought two. I bought 2 out of the 5. So like let's just finish it. Let's just buy the other 3.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I could see that. My thing is though is like sometimes I love these things. Like I used to collect a lot of figurines. The fact is like they're just dust collectors. Like that's the hardest part.
That is very true.
But it would be so cute. It'd just be so fun. And I don't know. I'm gonna get it anyways because I love collecting things and having little gaming trinkets around my apartment. So
I do too. It's obviously like the building aspect of it too. Like I feel like I just take forever. I'm like, dude, this Lego set's gonna take like 3 hours, and I say that in my head. I'm like, dude, it's gonna take 3 hours to do this Lego set, and then it just sits on the shelf. Like Hedwig still ain't done. He is not back here. Hedwig is not done.
Oh no!
I have like the. This was the only one I've ever did was the bonsai.
Oh, that's cool. The
But
cherry
even then, I'm like, dude, taking forever. Like these things are not.
I feel like that gives a lot of people like the calming effect. Like some people like to draw or do puzzles because it helps them calm down. I feel like that's kind of that. But I feel like if it's like you might have to just like take a couple breaks or years, according to you. So
years lifespan. I gotta get back on a Hedwig, man. Will's gonna be impressed.
It should be it should be like another fun winter thing to do.
Because that's the thing is like I did that in 2022, and then I bought the Hedwig in 2023. So I'll do a Lego set every year. That seems cool.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's realistic.
Buy one and then just get it done, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, don't tell him, Tommy. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
You know what he said? He was like, I don't know if I want you to do it. I was like, what? And he's like, they might replace me. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're already saying like, hey man, it's been good. Thanks for the help. Nah, we're just messing. We love ghosts, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Let me know what you guys think about the Animal Crossing Legos. I'm getting Nook's Cranny for sure. Nook's Cranny.
Makes a perfect spring gift, even though Christmas will pass. So because it's coming out March.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of random, but.
So before we get into our last topic, I want to say thank you guys for all being here and stuff like that. Before we get into the last one, make sure you guys get your KYN chats in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. It is free to do, and it helps us. It helps gaming gone weird. If you guys subscribe to the channel, you guys will never miss a show from us. We go live 8 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. We also have other shows like Out of Bounds, which is the sports show. We got the Ludicrous Report, where they talk about a lot of like pop culture stuff. So make sure you guys check out all the other podcast stuff like that. But Jerry's, our lovely co-host, is going to go ahead and kick us off with the final topic of the day.
It's going to be another cozy thing. Stardew Valley Concerned Ape is releasing an official cookbook. I don't know if you guys play any like cozy games or anything like that. Like Minecraft. I think Minecraft you can cook as well. And you can cook now in Animal Crossing, but it's going to be their official cookbook, and I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. There you get to recreate all the recipes in the game. There's going to be, I think, about 50 recipes, and the cool thing is that the book will be organized by season because that's pretty much how you play the game. and the official cookbook will be released April 16th, but they're taking pre-orders right now, and it will go for the hardcover. It'll go for $28, and then obviously a little bit lower, but I'm so excited. I've just kind of got into like cooking, but I found out that a lot of games actually weirdly have cookbooks. I don't know what it is, but
So,
yeah.
Skyrim has a cookbook, and I bought it for Mo, and she loves it.
Wait, that's cool.
They have a lot of cool stuff. I think a lot of games do have cookbooks, but that's just like it opens up the lore so much more because you have your favorite items in the game, and you can just kind of shove them up. You said that this book was creator or it has to do with something with a big content creator when it comes to Stardew Valley.
Yeah, so Concerned Ape is the creator of Stardew Valley. If you guys didn't know, that Concerned Ape is actually the only person who created the game. It actually took him 10 years to create it. He did the music, he did the people, like he did everything. Awesome. And yeah, it took him 10 years and it's still going strong. I think the game, I think it was like 2016 it was released.
That's so crazy. A one-man team?
A one-man team, and he's still doing it. He's putting out a patch.
Cookbooks?
Yeah, and he's doing a cookbook. So he's he's everything. I love Stardew Valley, but yeah, I'm really excited because he's also working on a new game too called Haunted Chocolatier, which is also going to be really fun, I feel.
That's just nuts. Like a one-man freaking team. I would have never thought. Like, that's cool.
Talented, super talented.
That makes me respect the game so much more, though, because it's like you only had one person working on it. Now he's working on cookbooks. In the game, it's so much bigger than just like a story. Like you have to actually like maintain crops. You have to do a whole bunch of other cozy stuff, and I think you could do like it's a huge game. Like the first time I know I watched you played it, and then I also watched other people play it. But like this one dude was like writing down notes based on like what I think what items people like. I think they're like crops
to become friends with the villagers, you have to figure out what they like. You have to figure out what time the store is open. It's really fun. It's very repetitive. Each day is about 15 minutes, and you have to like kind of work with that. But it's really fun.
I can't get nothing done in 15 minutes. I can't even clean my room in 15 minutes. What do they expect from me? That's outrageous. Well, that has been our show for Gaming Gone Weird number 57. Thank you guys for all being here. Jerry's, go ahead and tell the people what you're working on, what you're doing, your favorite color, all that stuff. Tell them where to find you and what you're working on.
I love that. My favorite color is green. I actually am just working on...
Okay.
I mean, like your sweater, so.
Thoughts? Oh, yeah, I am wearing green. I like green too, then.
I'm working on a new paranormal show, which I'm really excited, called Peculiar State. And I do reactions to this one YouTuber called Bizarre Bub. And he finds like kind of spooky, scary videos from like TikTok to YouTube. And I do a lot of Animal Crossing / Disney Dreamlight Valley content on another channel. I would say those are my top two, but you can also follow me on Twitch because I also stream on Twitch.
Very good streamer. Very good streamer. Guys, that's been our show. If you guys don't know, or you guys should know, my name is Nicktana. If you guys want to check out anything I'm doing, I just been on YouTube as of recently, so I just got done with the review of Sea of Stars, and yeah, y'all heard it. The review is out. The review is out. So everybody,
he did it, guys. He did it.
In the chat talking about 2024, 2025. The review is out. You love Nicktana on YouTube. Make sure you guys go check it out. But in all seriousness, man, I critique video games and from indie, AAA, all that type of stuff. So if you guys want to know like reviews or just like kind of get a guide of like your next purchase when it comes to a video game, you want to make sure you guys check that out. Other than that, Gaming Gone Weird, 8 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday, every hump day. We'll be here with weird news, with weird games, keeping it weird, keeping it safe. Other than that, peace out. Tell someone you love them. And until next week, we'll catch you later.